What's up, guys? I'm trying to get this all set up. Finally working. It's a little bit later than usual, but I was busy earlier today. So let me resend out this link because the other one didn't work. Just a second. We'll start here momentarily. Turn down the music. Wait for a few people to join. Probably should. All right, so I'm going to talk about Bitcoin, then we'll get into the other coins I wanted to talk about. It's a little bit later than usual, but we're still here, so we'll wait for a few people to join, and then we'll get started. Let me get everything set up on the chart. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I just got back from a really long bike ride. That's why I'm late. It was 50 miles. That was about the death of me. How's it? I'm doing pretty good. Okay, so let's get started here. More people can join in as they want. I don't know how many people we're going to get because it's 2 hours later than normal, but hey, we're still here. Hopefully Friday it should be back to normal timing. So right now, on the daily time frame, we never really went down to my support at 57.3. I still think that could happen. The wick took you basically to 58.4, and you're trying to get some sort of balance, but if you don't get above 61K in the next 24 hours, actually, if you don't get above 61K, I would say before the next daily close, which is in 22 hours, I would say Bitcoin is probably not, the low is not put in yet for Bitcoin. And I think a lot of altcoins still have further to go down. At least some of them do. Jasmine being one of them. So I'm not convinced at all that the low is in here at 58.4. I don't think the low is in. I hope it is, but I don't think it is. If you get above 61K, close like an hour candle above 61K, then I'll be more convinced that the low is in. But as of right now, I still think Bitcoin could definitely go lower. And I'm going to say like there's a 70% chance that the low is not in yet on Bitcoin. So if the low is not in, like I said, I have support drawn at 57.3. That's where I'd hope for a bounce. I would say if you go below 55K, it's going to get really, really bearish for Bitcoin. So we don't want that to happen. If you touch 55K, get a major bounce, and that's great. That's bullish. But if you don't hold 55K, I think it's going to be not good. So support at 57.3. I would not be surprised at all if that got touched in the next few days. But otherwise, your next resistance to the upside on Bitcoin is 63.7 is what I have drawn. And then you have the old all-time high from about a month ago was 65K, and then you have resistance at the current all-time high, which is 69K. You could even say there might be some resistance at 67K, which was the all-time high from about 2 weeks ago. So we have quite a few resistances to the upside. I don't think 67K will be much resistance because it was only the all-time high for a week or two, but it still could be some resistance. But right now, I don't think the low is in on Bitcoin, but I could be wrong. So 57.3 is where I want to bounce. I would say worst case scenario for us to still be bullish would be 55K. Let me go to the 1 hour chart, see how that's looking on the MACD. The Gom fans are saying the bottom is in, so we'll see. I hope that's right, but I just have my doubts. The 1 hour MACD probably is going to start going down again. That's another reason I don't think the low is in. 15 minute, what's that looking like? That looks sideways. I would say 50 minute could start running here. Well, probably not right now, but it has room to go to the upside. I'll say that, but I don't think it's going to go up. I would say 1 hour, 15 minute chart on the MACD don't look very bullish to me. The 50 minutes more or less just going sideways. So I would say you're probably going to tag 57.3 on Bitcoin. All right, so let's look at Jasmine. I talked about this morning. I said I don't think the low is in. The current low without using the wicks on the 6 hour chart is, and I believe on the daily time frame is 13.5, 13.4. And I was telling you guys 12.5 is probably going to be support on the 6 hour chart. But when I looked at the daily chart, I'm sorry, 12 cents was support on the 6 hour chart. But when I looked at the daily chart, you don't have support until basically 11 cents on Jasmine. So I would say 11 cents is probably going to, well, I'm not going to say it's probably going to get hit. I think 12 cents will definitely get hit, in my opinion. I think 11 cents will probably get hit too. And I think anything below 11 cents is unlikely, because the next support on the daily time frame below that is 9 cents. I don't think you go below 11 cents, but, you know, it's possible. So I would say the low is definitely not in on Jasmy, but that's just my opinion. I say that with like 90% certainty. So that's just that. I can tell you what the 1 hour chart's doing, but I don't think that's going to matter in the bigger time frames. 1 hour chart's actually trying to go up on the MACD, which it is going up, and that's probably going to reverse here in the next 3 to 4 hours is my guess on that. The 15-minute chart is kind of going sideways, but the 1 hour chart on the MACD probably is going to top out here in the next 3 to 4 hours. So I am not very bullish. You could touch 15 cents before a rejection, but I don't think 13.4 was the low on Jasmy. So let's go over to, let's start with SAJA, and we'll save the best for last, being Elon, and then I'll start taking requests. So SAJA coin is at 29.17 micro pennies. There's really not much to say. I think the low is in at 20. And that's basically it. The volume is only 84,000. That's really not what I want to see. I want to see the volume on SAJA at least above 300,000. So there's really not much to update. But like I said, I think the low is in on SAJA. So that's all I'm going to talk about with SAJA. ElonOne, though, the marketplace is supposed to launch by the end of this week or possibly this weekend, assuming it doesn't get delayed again. Right now it's at 33.68, so you're going to have a little bit of a pump. It's at 14% today. The volume is still extremely low at 107,000. But when you look at the buys and sells, I would say 90% of them have been buys today. So it's looking pretty good. I think, I don't know how much TA is going to work on this coin, but the 618 is currently at 60. If you get above 60, that's your next target, which is about almost 100% move to the up. Well, it's about 90-95% move to the upside where it's at. So technically it's at 59 is where the 618 is. I'm just calling it 60 because it's really close. And then the next resistance that you would have was the last local high from about 3 weeks ago at 85. And then you'd want to lose the 0. So those are my targets to the upside. I think the low is in, just because I think everyone's realizing now that when this marketplace launches, however long it takes, it's supposed to be in a few days. If it is in a few days, this thing's going to skyrocket, I think, 5 to 10x within 7 days after launch. So I'm bullish on this. Of course, it's my biggest holding, so of course I'm excited about it, and it wouldn't be my biggest holding if I didn't believe in it. So we'll see what happens. I'm very excited about the next few days for ElonOne. Shiba, hold on. What we got moving big time? I don't know, not much. So appreciate the follow, Norm. And David, thank you. Okay, so I'm behind the chat, but LRC, we can look at LRC. Hopefully the chat doesn't go down when I'm trying to look at this stuff. All right, LRC, daily time frame. If you guys are new, I appreciate the follow. Thank you very much. Okay, so it's looking like LRC is in a downtrend. The last time I looked at this, I said support was 60 cents. Obviously, we need to update that. So there's a little support at $1.40, which is still a very long ways away. You went up so fast a few days ago that there's not going to be support until $1.40 on that. Yeah, there just won't be. You went up parabolic, you just went straight up. There's really no support until $1.40. And considering the fact you went up that fast, unless Bitcoin starts rallying, I would be looking for $1.40 on LRC. So with that being said, that's kind of what I'm looking at. I don't think there's much more to say beyond it's going down. Although I will say short term, you could get a push up because the 1 hour chart looks like it's ready to go bullish. 15-minute chart is just kind of in a downtrend going sideways. But 1 hour chart does look like it has momentum to the upside. But I think $1.40 is probably going to get hit at some point in the next few weeks on LRC. Appreciate the share, Jaja. And then someone wants to look at SHIB, which my opinion on the macro time frame on SHIB is that it is not going to give you very good returns if you're buying it right now. If you're already in it, then congrats. But otherwise, if you're not already in it, don't get in it. there's other plays like I've talked about on this channel before. I think Jasmine's a great buy at 11 cents. That's a much safer play, and it makes more sense because it has a use case and it can probably 5x the rest of this bull run. I don't think Jasmine 5x's the rest of this bull run, but that's my opinion. Does it triple? Maybe. But I will say this 1 hour chart does look like it bottomed down here at 45 where we had support, or maybe we didn't have support. We had a fib level there, I do believe, though. Well, our fib level that I had was the 0.5 fib at 44. So, and you did touch that a few days ago. So I would be inclined to say the low is probably in, short, at least for right now. I would say the low is in at 44. But you are making lower highs on the daily time frame as of recently. So this could just be a big dead cat bounce to the upside, and you could, maybe the low isn't in. I think it is, but otherwise, if it's not, the 618 would probably hold the support, which is down there at 35. So let me look at the MACD on the 1 hour. That's going down. That's not good. 15-minute chart sideways. So it's hard to say. If you go below 44, though, you're going down to 35, in my opinion. So that's, yeah. I made money on SHIB, so I don't not like the coin, but I think getting it now is too late. I'm assuming Dreams is on the Binance thing. Oh, it's on KuCoin. Okay. Well, Dreams is going up today. It's up 3% since 7 p.m. Let me look at the daily time frame. Well, it's clearly in a downtrend since it topped out at $1.92. Currently at 36 cents. So it's going to be hard to use fibs on this just because I don't know how. Well, maybe not. The 618, well, you're already below the 618. That was at 48 cents. You're currently trying to get a bounce at the 7.76, so it does look like the fibs are working, and that's exactly at 30 cents. And yeah, since you went up so fast the day it came out, then yeah, basically if you go any lower, it's going to be a complete rug pull, in my opinion. Not a rug pull, but it's going to fall like, yeah, it'd go back to where it started probably, because it went up so damn fast on the daily time frame. So I would say if you don't hold the 0.76 at 30 cents, it's going to go down a lot. So yeah, you can't go below 30 cents. Otherwise, it's a disaster. So if you're in this, I would be putting a stop in at 28 cents or something like that. But that's on Dreams. There's not much else I can say. To the upside, if you get above the 618 at 49 cents, you're looking at the 0.5 at 63. Then the 0.382 is at 78. 0.236 is at 95. Okay, I'm not looking at Santa Coin. Telling you that right now. It's Fox Girl. I'm not going to look at Pancake coins. And I don't think I can look at Fox Girl either, because I'm pretty sure that's on Pancake as well. Cat Girl is definitely on Pancake. Okay. Forever B&B. I'm pretty sure that's on... what is TKING? Let me look at that. If I can. Nope. I will look at whatever that SAIT. I will look at that. I can look at that on Dex Tools. I personally think, again, kind of with SHIB, I think whatever this coin is, Satmire or whatever, however you say it, I think, again, you missed out. But I think you're a little bit too late to the party for risk to reward. From the risk to rewards perspective, I think you're too late on SHIB and Satmire. I can try to look at the chart, but I don't. It's not even popping up. So I like that coin. I think it's a good coin. I think it's better than SHIB as a use case, but I think, again, you're too late to that coin. I can't look at the chart, though. God, I've never heard of like 99% of these coins. And I'm just assuming this is also on PancakeSwap. No, it's on Binance. All right. We can look at Gala. Never heard of this. Yeah, I mean, I can use the fibs on this as well. This looks like... Okay, so it's looking like on the daily time frame without using the wicks, the 618 is at 13.3. If you fall below that, it's extremely bearish. You're nowhere near that right now. The next fib to the downside is a 236 at 19.2. Below that's the 382 at 17.3 or 17.4. I'm sorry. 0.5 is at 15.3, and that's about it. I don't know what this coin is. I will tell you the 1 hour chart is bearish, and you're probably going to continue lower. 15-minute chart is trying to go up, though. Let me go back to the daily time frame and see where you have support. Well, maybe a little bit of support at 12.5, but beyond that, you went up so fast, kind of like on the daily time frame. The next support is 12.5, I would say. And if you're below the 618, though, I don't think 12.5 would hold the support. And you do have good support, though, at 11.7, which that could hold. So we will see, though, but I have no clue what this coin is. But that's your TA for Gala. Sandbox. I can look at Sandbox. KuCoin, maybe? Well, I've looked at Sandbox before. I don't know why my chart doesn't show it, so maybe it was on Binance. Yeah, maybe. Okay, so it was on Binance last time we looked at, and it's moving up, so I can't really update the fibs until you get a local top, which has not happened yet. At least I can't really tell you it's happened until you go down for a few days in a row. So with that being said, I'm just going to delete the fibs because they're no longer right anymore until you get a local top. And you do have support now, though, at 320. And beyond that, there's not much else to say on that. You have to wait for a rejection at some point. The 1 hour chart's starting to move up. That could probably top out in the next 3 to 4 hours. 15-minute chart on the Ghana fans are saying you topped out, so maybe you are topping out right now. 15-minute chart on the MACD is kind of just going sideways, although it does look like you could push up a little bit on the 15-minute MACD. But I would be cautious to get in now because I think you might be topping out, especially because you're up probably, I don't know how much you're up. Well, you went from 322. Wait, no. You're not up a lot today. You're probably up 10 to 15%, but you could be topping out at least short term. But the trend is definitely up right now, so it's still looking bullish, I would say. But yeah, until you get a local top, I can't really tell you where the fibs are. SafeMoon is the same thing. You missed out if you're buying it now. Meta Hero. I don't know where you guys find these coins. I guess I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna have to go through these fast because you guys are giving me a lot of coins. The 618 on Meta is, well, you're way below the 618. That's at 12.5. And yeah, jeez. And who knows if this is actually a confirmed bottom here at 10.2. If it isn't, then obviously my fibs are invalidated. So it's looking like it was a bottom, but it's really hard to tell because it just bottomed like 2 days ago. So that's, I can't tell you much on that either. Mana. Mana's on Coinbase. Yep, same thing on Mana. We've looked at this before, and nothing has changed since I last talked about. $1.73 is what you need to hold. That's where the 618 is. Your 0.236, which it looks like you kind of got to bounce off of, at least with the wick on the daily time frame, is 295. And if you break the local high of 358 without using the wicks, your next target is 432, which you got above that a few days ago, and then above that it's 546. SafeMoon, I can look at SafeMoon, but again, with Satamara and SHIB, I think you're too late if you're getting into SafeMoon now. But I don't know. Let me look at the market cap. SafeMoon Inu. Market cap is... There's no way the market cap's only 33 million. Is the market cap only 33 million on SafeMoon? Is that right? Maybe I'm wrong about. I thought it was like in the billions. SafeMoon. Sorry, I just saw your comment, Marco. So let me look at SafeMoon and then I'll look at SAJA. Market cap on this is actually only... Yeah, market cap is 2 billion on SafeMoon. So with that being said, I think you missed out. I don't know what this coin is I'm looking at right now. Oh, maybe this is it. No, I don't know. I can't find the chart for that. As far as SAJA goes, there's not much that's changed. I think the bottom is in at 20. I can't really give you fibs on it because its market cap is too low. But if you want to see the fibs, take a screenshot of that. I'm bullish on it. I have my position in it as well as Elon. I have a much bigger position in Elon, but I'm bullish on this. I think the low's in at 20 on SAJA, and that's about it. So it's just kind of, I do want to see the volume at 300,000 or more. But beyond that, there's not much to talk about on SAJA. Just not doing much. No problem. Appreciate the follow. CRO is moving. I saw that. It's probably going to several dollars this bull run. I missed out on it, but what are you going to do, right? All right, so I have to update my fibs again, and I don't know how accurate these are because if it keeps moving up, my fibs are going to keep changing. But as of right now, if I topped out, don't think it did. Wow, you're at 60 cents, and it had a wick to 70 cents. The 618 is at 38 cents. I don't see that getting hit anytime soon because I don't think the top's in. And if the top's not in, then the 618 is going to slowly keep moving up. So until the top's in, I can't tell you anything about it. Very bullish on this. Would I be getting in now? I don't know what the market cap is, but no, personally, I wouldn't. I think there's better coins to put your money in. I love this coin. But if you're not in it, you're not in it. And I think at this buying at this high, which it can still double or triple, but there's other plays out there that will do more than just double or triple for the rest of this bull run. If you got in at 10 cents, then no, I don't think you should sell it. But market cap's $15 billion almost, so that's why I'm not touching it. There's other plays that are way, way, way cheaper that have more upside than crypto.com. Yep. All right. So that's it. I'm bullish on that. I don't think the fibs are accurate right now, though, because the top's probably not in. If the top's not in, then it's pointless to even talk about fibs. 1 hour chart's probably going to start going down, though. 15 minutes going up. I think that's probably going to top out in the next hour or two. So I would look for a pullback at least back to 50 cents on crypto coin. What do I think of Ford? Have I seen Matrix World? No. I don't know what to think of Ford. I had Ford stock. I traded it for a while before I got into crypto, but I don't care about. I have a Ford truck, a work truck, so Xenu. Sorry, dude. If Xenu's on Pancake Swap, I'm not looking at it. That's my rule. Zombie, no, unless it's Zombie INU. ZINU. Yeah, I think it's Zombie INU. So let me see if I can find it. Zombie INU. Let's see what it is. Dex score is 99. Market cap is 117 million. Yep. I have no clue what it is. Let me see what the use case is. Going to be featured as an NFT game. Yep, this thing's gonna go. That's all I need to read. Market cap is 115 million. There's other NFT games that have a lower market cap, but this could easily hit $7 billion market cap by the end of this year. I like it. From the 5 seconds I looked at, I like Xenu coin. All right. I got that. SafeMoon, but Mark, you missed out on SafeMoon if you're not bought in. Will it double or triple? Sure, but there's other plays out there that are better. Top 3 cryptos. If you want riskier coins, Elon, because they're about to launch their marketplace. You can buy it on Uniswap or 1inch. Well, I like Pinu coin too. But I like over Pinu coin like SAJA, which is also on Uniswap, and they pay 13%. So if you hold it, every buy and sell, you get 13% distribution on, divided by all the holders, of course. But if you're looking for safer plays, I like Jasmine. So those are my top 3 cryptos that I'm currently that I like. And those are the 3 I cover every day. But I like, if you want to look for a safe play, I like Jasmine at 11 cents and lower. Because I think that's easy 5 to 6x for the rest of this bull run if you get in at that price. Maybe even more. Depends how high Bitcoin goes. Luna is my favorite. Matrix World is essentially a new sandbox. So glad CRO is finally doing something. Elon, goodbye. Right now, hell yeah, it is. If you got in right now, you got better prices to me. My average entry price is, I think, 39. Maybe it's a tad lower, but yeah, around 39. I would love to buy more if I could. Zombie INU, we just looked at that. Sand has been killing it. Jasmine, I think Jasmine is going to move down to 12.5 or 11 cents. If it goes below 11 cents, I guess I'm wrong because that was the lowest I thought it'd go. It could wick below 11 cents. I just don't think it closes like an hour candle below 11 cents. So 39 ElonOne, that's where I got in. So, but I've also earned, now that price is probably lower because I've earned redistribution rewards, so now it's maybe 38. It's not that much lower. I haven't done the math in a long time because the volume is still low. It hasn't changed that much, but my average price might be 38, 30, yeah, just below 39 now. I don't know. All right, well, yes, I went on a 50-mile bike ride, guys, today, so I'm pretty tired, so I'm probably going to go. But I do want to look at ElonCoin. This guy has been day trading the shit out of this. He's had 79 trades. Good Lord. I wonder if this is like a bot account because he has, I don't know what this is going on. Okay. Yep, I'll see you guys on Friday at 7 p.m. Central Time. I plan to actually be on time next week, but that's about it. So I'm going to end the YouTube, and I will see you guys